Hi, so today I'll be discussing and explaining two figures about the operating system structures. First, we have API system call OS relationship. It has two modes, the user mode and the kernel mode. In the user mode, the user application calls the open method, which is then processed in the system call interface. Then, in the kernel mode, the system call interface invokes the system call in the OS kernel. It maintains a table according to the numbers associated with each system call. From the index table, the implementation of the open system call method is obtained, which is then returned to the user application in the user mode. And that ends the system call OS relationship. Next, we have the example of the system call, standard C library. The C program invoking printf library call, which calls the write system call. Here we have the user application. Here, it is written in C. It invokes the method printf. It is returned to the standard C library. The printf is then invoked into the kernel mode, which is getting and returning the write system call back to the user mode. Next, we have the microkernel system structure. It's composed of three parts: the application program, the file system, and the device driver. The application program is then gives a message to the kernel mode. The kernel mode here, it is like the middleman of the user and the hardware. It is the one who controls and integrates the requests from the user mode and to the hardware. So it is composed of inter-process communication, memory management, and CPU scheduling. The application program message, in order for it to go to the file system, for example, when you're opening a file from the browser or from the file manager, the application program sends a request and message first to the kernel mode, which communicates to the hardware, the device. For example, you have your USB, and afterward it will be sent back to the file system. And for you to retrieve it, you need the device driver for the external device for your USB flash drives, and that structure repeats again here. And of course, the CPU scheduling and the memory management, where they will process and store the request sent from the user mode. And that's all. Thank you for watching.